Thank you, Gaurav. Thanks for joining. I just want to give an introduction to my audience that Gaurav has been mainly involved with exploring and investigating new tools, new plugins, and whatever extensions that we have, some new technology that are coming. So, Gaurav, quickly want to know what would be those four tools or four utilities that have immensely helped you in your career or you are impressed with, and how those can be helpful to testers in the world.
So the first one would be ShareX, because with ShareX I can record video, I can put things on an image as well. So it makes my task easy to explain something, to talk with the BA or something. You can even, like, on an image you can mention one, two, three, four. Like if you clicked here, there, and that, so it provides you that editing facility. So the first one is ShareX, which I used a lot, and second one is Auto Hotkey. So Auto Hotkey is like a kind of wrapper, like whatever software you want to create a shortcut on top of it, it works at the Windows level. So by just pressing one key, I can activate snipping, I can activate recording, and sometimes I can type. Like for example, some tools don't say actual result, expected result. So just with a press of key, I can do that. And the third one is Xmind, by which I create mind maps for the testing tips I have created in the past, and OneNote, where I keep all my notes related to, be it Selenium, Playwright, or testing, or automation, or whatever. So it helps me in organizing in Notebook, OneNote, and Pages. So these are the four top tools that I use.
Great. And Gaurav, if somebody want to learn about these tools, where they can find it?
So I have created video on three of them. OneNote I'll create soon, and you can share the links with them.
Perfect. I'll do that. So now we are talking about helping in the career. There is one thing which called upskilling, and I want to know, you have been discussing with people and new and old testers there. What do you think people are missing when they are focusing on upskilling? Is there anything that you can tell us that people are missing this specific thing while they are focusing towards the upskilling?
Yeah, so I think the fear to start, that they have a pre-notion in their mind that okay, that it's very difficult, right? Like let's say I cannot do development, or I cannot do coding, or I cannot do XYZ. But now there is so much tutorials and playlist available on YouTube, and even the documentation for any tool, that once you start doing it, you will feel that it's not rocket science. So I think it's the fear to start. Once you start, I think that none of these things which we discuss is rocket science, and people can learn.
Wow. So the mistake is not in upscaling. The mistake is, in fact, in the beginning of it. So yeah, I mean that is really important. And thanks for sharing it. So Gaurav, another thing which we have seen in your overall journey is the role of communities. Yeah. So how you want to encourage people with your experience? I mean, just tell us how communities have helped you in your career to grow, to learn, to teach. How this communities has played role in your career.
So community has played a major role. That's why even like whenever the anniversary of TTC or TT comes, I feel that why I was not joined with them, or why they did not exist 10 years ago when I started my career, because it gives you the opportunity to talk with people. It makes people accessible, right? People who are having, let's say, 2 lakh YouTube subscribers, right? You cannot generally maybe talk to them, or they are so busy, so many people send them. But when you see that those people are available in those groups and they share their mistakes, or when you are asking questions, some people ask that whether the question itself is valid or not, right? We even have James Bach in
Mm,
our group who replies over there. And even in my top mid profile, when somebody is booking, to all of the bookings that I've got till now, I have shared the links of the communities that I'm part of, and I encourage them to go there, because there you can share your fears as well, right? Some people think that okay, I know too much, or sometimes people think I don't know much. So when you go, when you interact with people, you know the things that how, and actually sometimes the problems are also common, so you can
mm.
discuss those. And other thing that I would, maybe people will join this, so both these things, the Bose speaker and Amazon Echo, I got it from the community events. And
Wow.
another is this check is very special. The Moolympics, I got a 10,000 rupees. So
Amazing.
many like hackathons I have participated, and even I got the chance to go in one of the James Bach event via TTC, which was I think $75, right? I might not have thought of that I would go there, and it was very nice. So likewise, even I got the first chance to speak in a conference because I won a contest. So all of these things I got it from communities. Otherwise, also I was doing in my career, but this gave me the opportunity, and it can help anyone. So I think people should be active and help each other in the communities.
Yeah, and you have been a person who is not only the believer but a strong contributor in the community. So the things which you have shared, that brings me to my question to you is, what is mantra behind the success that you have? You are winning and winning and winning things. So what you follow, what keeps you going for this?
So I think I believe in value addition. So what happens is I see that many people in many projects they are doing very good, like they do their part very well, but people expect that what else you are doing, right?
Mm,
So if you are testing something, your job is testing, right? So how
mm,
you are, because even I was reading the book, so that growth driven testing by Pradeep, right? So there also
yeah,
he mentioned that influencing is one of the important factor in your day to day job, right? So you just have to do a value addition, right? So like you are part of a project, right? You can suggest even in what how BAs are doing, how development team is doing. You can do a process improvement. So when you
right,
do such things, you get more opportunity. People will ask you more question, and they can take your help, and you can offer your help, right? And keep your basics strong, right? Whatever like the new things are coming, sometimes we jump on that. Like I think today also I saw a post on LinkedIn where somebody was telling that okay, somebody started writing code but they don't know the meaning of the first statement, why somebody wrote import, right?
mm,
So, firstly, I think whenever you try to learn things, learn it from a high level like 900 level. You know, okay, how Chat GPT maybe is working at the 900 level.
mm,
Then go deep so that firstly you know that what problem you are trying to solve.
right,
Then go deep and understand how things are there, right? And you can even like I remember the first automation or not. It was not an automation. It was like the like test cases were not, or the things that we were test ideas were creating, development team was not reviewing it, right? So there was no Selenium or something in my project. So using
mm,
SharePoint, I created a flow. It was a very
mhm,
simple flow that you assign something, some email will go, people will look into it, they will make it approve, right? So it was a process optimization. So by doing this, by applying these ideas, you think that how you can make the best use of the tools, and that way you even avoid the mundane task, right? Otherwise you feel bored, okay, I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that. So just be curious. I think that has helped me in exploring all the tools and growing.
yes, you added that very important aspect in the end, curiosity, and you definitely have it. I also like the way you mentioned that add a value or at least be the reason for value addition in your premises wherever you are. That's great. Uh, so this is shortcast, Gaurav. We do not have much time to discuss. I mean, when we started discussing, I really wanted to talk more, but then in some other episode or in some other format. But today, I want to close this episode and just want to request you if you can just give a closing statement to my audience from your side.
Okay, so my closing statement would be that understand testing and educate people. I see so many different people who never did testing and they give a lot of education to people, right? So firstly we have to understand it what we are doing, and then we have to educate with. Earlier it was just automation, now AI is also into picture. So
Hmm.
making a balance between all of this, testing is the core, and we should understand it and try to educate people about it.
Wow, that's amazing. So basically, taking responsibility is important for somebody. Yeah, great. So thank you so much, Gaurav, for your time. It was really great to have in discussion with you. Let's chat some other day then. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, bye.